Hi, my name is Siobhan Colclough and I'm the Special Education Needs Coordinator here in St. Joseph's College, and you're welcome to the Learning Support Room here in the school. I suppose traditionally I would have shown parents around during the open night each year, but this year, things as they are, I'm doing a quick presentation to you on my role as Senko in the school and give you a quick overview of maybe the type of supports that we would provide to students and some of the facilities that we'd have here to support students. So primarily my role in the school is to support students who have special educational needs. So that could be students maybe with sensory impairments, physical disabilities, learning difficulties, or perhaps additional needs that might arise during the school year. And those supports would vary depending on the needs of the student, but it would mainly centre around providing learning support to those students that are perhaps struggling with some aspect of their learning, or just need additional support to help them become more independent in their learning. We would do that usually maybe through small groups where students would come to me here in this room for some of their classes, or maybe some one-to-one tuition as well. I suppose for parents, I'd link with you during the open night to start to gather information maybe on the needs of your child and start to prepare them for the transition into secondary school. What I would do is I'd encourage you to link with the school as early during the 6th class year as possible, and just to link in with us and let us know so we can help prepare for your child's transition. We traditionally would run an induction day in the new year where students would come into the school, they'd have a tour, they'd participate in some fun activities, and we'd do some testing with students, and that would give us an initial idea of those students that might require support. Also, when you're filling in the the enrolment form, we would also ask there if students had any additional needs, so you get your chance there to let us know in advance if your child will need support, and if there is any supporting documentation, I'd encourage you to send it in to the school as early as possible ahead of September, so that we can make that transition into secondary school as smooth as possible for the student. In addition, say, to the learning support and special education teaching that we would do here, we'd also do screening with students. So if students presented with difficulties during the course of their year, or a teacher maybe raised a concern, then I would link with parents and begin maybe a screening process to see what the difficulties might be. We'd also carry out assessments if students needed any additional requirements for exams, such as using technology or a reader or a spelling and grammar waiver. So we would assess here and make those applications for the students. And also further down the road, when students are maybe thinking of beyond secondary school, if they're looking at doing a course at 3rd level, we would support them in making applications for the Disability Access Route to Education programme, which allows students with special education needs transition into 3rd year with additional, or into 3rd level with additional supports. So I hope that gives you a good idea of my role here in the school, and how we can support students with special education needs, both transitioning into the school and also successfully participating in the curriculum once they're here.